Hey Simmers, it's the 012 Simmer here. I was scrolling on Pinterest and I found a new legacy challenge to try, and it's called the Dear You Always Challenge. This is generation one, which is named Letters Left Unsent. So this is our sim, Madelyn Robertson, who we are going to use for this legacy challenge as the heir, our generation one, that's going to lay the foundation for the rest of this challenge. As per the rules, she has the romantic explorer aspiration, which means that she gets to be alluring. And as someone who has the romantic explorer, it just means that she's simply looking for all the options and she's simply looking to explore everything and anything that has to do with love. And I've never used this aspiration before, so I'm super excited. The colors for this specific challenge is pink, so I try to give her as much pink as possible. But a little bit of background with Generation 1 Letters Left Unsent. We basically have three people who we are interested in, but we just, we're a bit torn and we end up falling for the safest option, but not necessarily the one that we love the most. So basically, not like our love of our life, not the one that we have the most connection with, but we marry them regardless. We have a child with this person, but we always left with some sort of bitterness and regret because of this person. So therefore we start putting all our feelings and channeling them into our writing, and we write some secret letters to our exes, which is, a little bit of drama, which then forms part of the skills that we have to then develop, which is the writing skill, and then which also means the romantic skill. So I have mastered the writing skill before, but not the romantic ones. I'm super excited, and we have to be a writer, and I'm super excited because I have never tried out the writing career to its fullest. If we take a look at the trait, she's a bookworm, which makes sense. Non-committal makes sense, but also a little bit of a romantic as per the rules of this challenge. So what we have to achieve by the end of this specific generation is to stay in any house or apartment with just 10,000 simoleons. We have to then have a relationship with three different sims at the same time and woohoo with them, and we can never find out who the love of, or not the love, but who the parent of our child is. And then we have to write like 3 romantic books and never share them to the world, and then level 8 with our writing career, and then marry one of the sims, and we can choose whether to stay married to them or we can choose not. So that is the gist of this challenge, so let's get started. Okay, so this is our home. Our main bedroom is there. We have like 2 kiddies' rooms that are ready for us, from infant to toddler. Our little bathroom where we're going to be doing all our writing. Our little like living and TV area is there. We also have like a dining room and a kitchen combo. This beautiful house is from the gallery because I could never be building like that. It also has such a nice chilled and like a nice vibey outside atmosphere, which is super amazing. So yeah, there were some potions left here, so I'm super happy and I hope that we will get to use them. But we are going to try and first like up our writing skill. So there is a little bit of writing skill there, but it could be better. And also we are living in the world that came with Love Struck, in case you are wondering, because I feel like if we are going to be having torn love issues, this is the place to be. But I'm gonna let Madelyn go ahead and sit down so that she can at least get to level 2 of the writing skill, because that means then she can start self-publishing books. We're not gonna go ahead and start with like broken heart writing. I mean, she has to start with pure love of writing, and then something happens within the direction of her writing just changes a bit. So that's super fantastic. And I think also if we want to meet someone, we have to then go try and find them using Cupid's Corner. It's the most simplest way to start, but we will be out and about trying to find people, and hey, look at that, level 2, we can officially start self-publishing, so that will also help our simoleons go up. But here's our Cupid's Corner. We don't want elders, and we most definitely need to change our traits. We need to show the good ones. We're gonna say that we are romantic and we are a bookworm, which is true. We just don't want to put the bad things. I'm also not feeling the photo, so we're gonna go ahead and retake, and I'm gonna hope that we don't get a nice photo and then it's like a gnome there or it's smudged. So we're gonna hope that this pretty pose works out for a pretty photo on Cupid's Corner. And There we go. Looks like it worked out. So now let's take a look, who's available for us to see. If we can potentially even go on a date already. So we have like Kurt, Arvin, Sebastian, some from the gallery is looking cute, but it's not quite there. Fernando, but yeah, there's really no one for us at Cupid's Corner. So we'll just go ahead and attend to the guest who's there at the door, someone coming to visit. We're gonna start and make a friend. This is gonna be our first friend. It's always good to have friends. We can hang out when we go on writers retreats. Maybe they can come by. I'm so excited for Adventure Awaits. As I'm recording this video, it's not out yet, but it is coming out soon, so I'm very excited to get a hold of that system. But anyways, our conversation with Monica helped us build charisma, comedy, and our photo that we took helped us build photography, and she's busting down some moves. Our dancing skill is also coming out. But I am a little bit tired of conversing with Monica. So we only found out one trait, which is she's a good person, which is lovely. But I'm going to go ahead and kick her out. And a fairy's coming by our door. Oh my goodness. And it's a male fairy. Could this be our potential lover? We're gonna go ahead and show him how funny we could be. I think it'll be very interesting if the three Sims that we are torn with are all like three different occults, and then it makes it easy for us to know who the father of our baby is. But let's see if maybe we have a connection happening over here. We're gonna do all the jokes, we are going to let it all out. We're gonna look for a connection, and if it's there, I think this might be the first Sim that we go out on a date with. But we're also not really rushing that. We're new to the city, we just moved, we are trying to start our writing career. I'm not like getting a job immediately, because I want us to build our writing skills so that it's easy for us to get a promotion. I don't know, that route just seems to make a little bit sense. But yeah, some hours of conversing, we're not friends, but we are progressing well. He's not disliking us, so I'm really hoping that it's working. Our comedy skill is increasing, because we are showing him how funny we could be. Oh no, we are not attracted to him at all. Oh wow. Well, sir, it was great knowing you. I'm now going to kick you out of my house because we will not be wasting time. So I think we should then get ready for bed and see what the next day is then all about. Okay, so we have basically woken up and taking a look at our romantic explorer aspiration. Things seem easy. We just need a person to do that. Calendar jump scare. Let's take a look at Cupid's Corner so that we can see if maybe we can have someone that can help us with our aspiration. Some new matches, someone that can catch our eye, because the last time there really was not anyone. But ooh. I mean, he does have a trait that is a turn off, but I mean, hi, we can fix him. Let's see if there's anything, not anything, anyone else that can, capture interest. But we're not gonna go on a date with Leroy just yet. We want to take it slow. Oh my gosh, Michael's so cute. But yeah, we're not looking for that right now. But after this, I think Madelyn should, take a time into the wealth is health. So we're gonna travel to the gym in this world, because it's also a singles hangout. I mean, it is super early in the morning, but it is summer and it's good weather. So we're gonna go ahead and swim rather, and also develop our fitness skill, because that is very important, because then that will help her perhaps to clear her mind and then write a bit better. So we're going to do that for a few hours until some peeps show up in the gym, and potentially someone that can catch our eyes, since this is a romantic hangout or singles hangout. And there you go, our skill is improving, but no one yet. Fast forward, the gym is a bit busy, which is very good, but I don't see anyone particularly for us. There is some commotion downstairs because a celebrity is here. They're taking pictures of her, working out. And is this Leroy? That is Leroy. We just saw Leroy on Cupid's Corner this morning. Oh my gosh. After I said no, we gotta stop doing what we're doing and we are going to go ahead and get to know him. It's clearly fate, it's clearly destiny. We just gotta pull him away from the crowd because no way we are talking in paparazzi and people going, oh, hoo, 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 goo, goo, gaga. So we just starting off with bad compatibility. So that's not very good. But like we said, we can fix him because he had a trait that was a turn off. So I mean, look at that face. Oh my gosh, it's not all about the face, but we are also attracted to him, which is super exciting. So we're gonna go ahead and continue chatting him up, getting to know him a bit. He must know us a bit. We want to know all of his traits, because we only got to know two, and one was we were not a big fan of. We already have bad compatibility. I want to know why. Our romance skill is developing because we are pushing the boundaries with Leroy because we have stable enough friendship for us to start doing the romantic stuff and see how he responds because we are attracted to him. So why not give it a go? I mean, we had the fairy sim, did not work out that well. Now we have Leroy, it's also not work. Oh my gosh, this pop-up, but it is very tempting and I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make very good use of it. I'm gonna take it. But yeah, it's been going very well with Leroy in terms of our conversations, but we will see where it goes because this is officially not a date. It's just us, bumping into each other and talking after I just saw him earlier this morning. So hopefully he does not think that we are stalking him. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop and then we will take it, further with Leroy as it goes. We got to know a little bit about him. Now we don't know the attraction level, but they are all his traits and what he likes and dislikes. But we're gonna go ahead and go home, feed ourselves and rest up because yeah, what an interesting but I think productive 2 days it's been with our sim Madelyn and Susu. On to the next one.